Welcome to Sage Storytime. Today we would talk about how to overcome sadness, where we delve into the profound wisdom of Buddhism to bring light to your life. Today's video, Transform Sadness into Strength, is a gentle reminder of the Buddhist teachings that can help us navigate through sadness. The nature of suffering. In Buddhism, understanding the nature of suffering is crucial. The Buddha taught that life inherently involves suffering, but this isn't a message of despair. Rather, it's a call to understand the transient nature of our experiences. Suffering, or dukkha, as it's known in Buddhism, arises from our desires, aversions, and ignorance. But here's a comforting thought. Just as the night gives way to dawn, our suffering too shall pass. This realization can be a profound source of hope during our darkest moments. Think about the challenges you faced in the past. Remember how insurmountable they seemed at the time. Yet here you are, having moved beyond them. This is the essence of the Buddha's teaching on suffering. It's not meant to last forever. It's a part of the human experience, a phase, a moment in time that will eventually transform into something else. When sadness grips you, take a moment to reflect on the nature of suffering. Understand that it's a universal experience, not a personal failure. Recognize that, like a leaf drifting down a river, your current state of sadness is moving, changing, and will eventually be replaced by another state. The awareness of this constant flow can be immensely liberating. It teaches us resilience, empathy, and the strength to face life's inevitable ups and downs with a balanced heart and mind. The power of mindfulness. Mindfulness is a key practice in Buddhism and a powerful tool to navigate through sadness. It's about being fully present in the moment, observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This practice can transform how you experience sadness. Instead of being consumed by it, you become an observer of it. The Buddha taught that we are shaped by our thoughts. When we're mindful, we can see our thoughts for what they are, just thoughts, not definitive truths. This distinction is vital. You can observe your sadness, acknowledge it, but not let it control your actions or define your identity. Imagine sitting by a river, watching leaves float by. Each leaf represents a thought or emotion. Some are pleasant, others are painful, like those associated with sadness. Mindfulness teaches you to watch these leaves pass without needing to chase or fix them. You learn to recognize that thoughts and emotions are transient. They come and go. But mindfulness isn't just passive observation. It's an active engagement with the present. When sadness arises, instead of turning away from it, you turn towards it with curiosity and openness. What does this sadness feel like? Where do you feel it in your body? What thoughts accompany it? This exploration can lead to profound insights and understanding. Moreover, mindfulness practice cultivates a compassionate space for yourself. In this space, you're not fighting your emotions or yourself. You're accepting, understanding, and gently guiding yourself through the landscape of your inner world. This compassionate awareness is the key to transforming your relationship with sadness and, ultimately, with all of life's experiences. The practice of compassion. Buddhist teachings often emphasize the importance of compassion, not only towards others but also towards oneself, especially during times of sadness. Compassion is about understanding and kindness. It's recognizing that suffering is a shared human experience and responding with sympathy and care. Imagine you're walking in a garden. You see various plants, some thriving, others wilting. Your instinct is to nurture the struggling plants, not to judge or scorn them. Similarly, when you face sadness, treat yourself with the same tenderness. Understand that it's okay to feel low, to have moments of weakness. Self-compassion means allowing yourself the space to be human, to be vulnerable. The Buddha once said, "You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection." Often, we are our own harshest critics, especially when we're struggling. But harsh self-judgment only amplifies our suffering. By practicing self-compassion, we open the door to healing and recovery. It means acknowledging your sadness, but also recognizing that you are more than your emotion. You are a person with strengths and resilience, capable of navigating through tough times. Moreover, compassion extends to how we interact with others. It's about recognizing that just like us, others are also fighting their own battles. This shared human experience can be a source of connection and support. By being compassionate towards others, we not only help alleviate their suffering, but also find a sense of purpose and fulfillment in our own lives. In the process, we create a compassionate community where everyone feels understood and supported. The impermanence of life. One of the central teachings of Buddhism is the concept of impermanence, the idea that all things are in a constant state of flux. This teaching can be particularly comforting when coping with sadness. Understanding that nothing is permanent, including our emotions, can provide a sense of relief during difficult times. Imagine a mountain witnessing the changing seasons. It sees the blossoming of flowers in spring and their withering in autumn. It watches snow cover its peaks and then melt away. Just like these natural cycles, our emotions too are ever-changing. Today's sadness is not forever. It will evolve and eventually dissipate, making way for new experiences and emotions. The realization of impermanence encourages us to appreciate the present moment, to cherish the good times, and to understand that the bad times are not eternal. It teaches us resilience, reminding us that even the most challenging phases of our lives are temporary. When engulfed in sadness, remember, it's just a season in the vast landscape of your life. Furthermore, this awareness of impermanence can lead to a deeper appreciation of life's preciousness. Knowing that everything is transient, we learn to value each moment and the people around us more deeply. We learn to live more fully, understanding that each moment, whether joyous or painful, is part of the beautiful, ever-changing tapestry of life. Finding refuge in inner peace. In Buddhism, the ultimate goal is the attainment of inner peace. This peace is not dependent on external circumstances, but is a state of being that arises from within. When faced with sadness, finding this inner peace can be your refuge and source of strength. Inner peace is like a tranquil lake, undisturbed by the storms of life. It's a state of balance and serenity, where you're neither swayed by external events nor overwhelmed by internal notions. Achieving this state requires practice and mindfulness. It involves cultivating a sense of detachment, not from life itself, but from the turmoil of emotions that can cloud our judgment and happiness. The Buddha's words, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without," remind us that true peace cannot be found in external validation or material possessions. It comes from an inner harmony, from understanding and accepting ourselves, our emotions, and our experiences. To find inner peace, start by creating a space for quiet reflection. It can be through meditation, spending time in nature, or engaging in activities that bring you joy and calm. In this space, allow yourself to connect with your innermost thoughts and feelings. Observe them without judgment, understanding that they are not permanent. As you cultivate this inner peace, you'll find that your perspective on life changes. You'll begin to approach challenges, including sadness, with a sense of calm and clarity. You'll learn to respond to situations, rather than react impulsively. This inner peace becomes a source of strength, guiding you through life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. In conclusion, whenever you feel overwhelmed by sadness, remember these teachings. They are not just philosophical concepts, but practical tools that can guide you to a place of peace and understanding. Your journey through sadness is also a journey towards self-discovery and growth. Thank you for joining us on this journey of understanding and compassion. If you found wisdom in these teachings, please share this video with others who might benefit. Subscribe for more insights into Buddhist wisdom. And remember, in the heart of difficulty lays the potential for growth and peace.